that desperation I see in your eyes isn't that easy to conceal behind the silence. So quietly you scream out for me. The mind becomes covered as it withers away. I won't let it. My brother, add this to your bleak perspective. I can help to hold you up, but I can help you off this line. Not this time. There's a future held hostage behind the past that is glaring back at you. Gather all the pieces you can find, and I will show you how to make them fit. Well, finally, you have to make something from your life. Torn away, close your eyes, let that sink in as it's killing you. Feel like you're losing grip on your existence. In reality, you're only steps from home. These hollow lies are not the sum of what you're made of. What I can say in you reminds me of the spark inside of me. It started as the dullest ember, the fire it made, it keeps on burning. It's not the hate that is going to set you free, it's walking away from this alive. So fill your life with a message. Maybe you can write it down. This is your story after all. So how does it turn out? 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 And it is through hard times we learn the lessons that carry us to brighter lives. Rock bottom seems so far away from where you want to be. Seems so impossible to climb out of this hell. My brother, are you even listening? You can take me on my word, but I can't take your base. So reach up to me and pass your hands up this way. If you can't do this for me, then do it for yourself.
All right.
And that was from the
ash. From the ash is.
Byron.
That's 2 ashes.
Shut up. Did that just happen? That just happened right here.
Yeah, it did. Right here on Crescent Hill Radio.
That was so awesome. Thank you
I know.
all
Yeah.
for that.
And,
There's so many metal bands who don't
Yeah.
brave
Don't
it.
accept the challenge.
They don't accept the challenge.
What happened to tough guys being in metal bands?
And I was like,
I don't know if you can really capture
so
our sound.
beautiful.
Really? Let's try anyway. What do you got to lose? Live on the radio?
They cut their hair. They cut their hair, and that was it. They were like, if I can't deal with this weight, I'm just going solo.
It's amazing.
I
I almost cried.
Yep.
Almost did.
It was very epic. Cool. So you were saying that was from
the ashes.
Yeah.
Name repetition. Eye contact.
Era of Machines. ERA of Machines. All right. Now, let's talk tattoos. What do you got there on your right? What's that? That Nirvana?
He just pulled up his imaginary mic.
What do you got? You got the stars.
Yeah.
Well, they represent.
Do you really have Nirvana? Oh, you have the smile. Yeah, squiggly
They're cool.
face.
They represent that they're cool. I liked them at the time.
It was just there was no representation.
No.
Thought I'd ask.
I fell down once and lost some hair on my eyebrow. That's about as close as I got.
And that's how that
Hate
gnarly
when that
scar
happens.
came up.
Yeah, not even an ear piercing.
That's all right. Just got the fleur-de-lis. That's about it.
Fleur de lis.
Yep.
So you're from Louisville? Are you from Louisville?
Yes.
I'm sorry. I mean, don't. Go ahead.
Daniel, tell everybody about your sleeves.
I have none. 0 sleeves.
No sleeves?
Daniel has 2 sleeves. Actually, they're half sleeves.
That's true.
They're just not covered in ink. That's all.
Yep.
All right. Well, we got some Otis coming up. Tough Times.
All right.
And their song I picked out for a little Jamarama
All right.
here on Hippie Head Spotlight. Internet is just dead. Calendar up, but only have one date on it.
Me and my baby was talking, what she said was true. Times are getting high like they were 32. Ain't got no job, my
Yeah, that was Otis, baby. That was Otis with Tough Times. You're listening to Hippie Head Spotlight here on Crescent Hill Radio.
Hippie Head.
You tuned in. It's your jam. It's your jam time. I thought you were going in there and get the set up to go play another tune. I figured. How many you guys got in the pocket there? 12.
Right.
We're going on at 12 o'clock tonight. We're going to play all the way through.
Funny story about one of our recording experiences.
How funny?
Not that funny, but
It's like
it involves Daniel.
like 1 to 5. Like 5 being the best, funniest.
1.
Like funny.
It's not even funny at all.
That's funny.
Why are you going to tell it
It's a
then on the
story.
radio?
It's a story.
Okay.
You learn to fill
right.
silence.
Okay.
Anyway, our drummer, when we were recording music,
I don't need to
you
feel
have
silence because I can talk.
It's the sound of silence.
Go ahead.
Disturbed.
I ain't going to say nothing.
But we were recording vocals, and to do that in our little kitchen dining room sound studio, we had have the headphones and then just me screaming into a mic, but all they could hear was just
Did
me
you
screaming
stand in the
into a mic.
refrigerator?
Pretty much, or the shower gives good reverb.
Uh-huh.
But Daniel was like, "Man, I like that new song," and we were like, "What new song are you talking about?" He's like, "That one." He's like, "I've never heard the words for it," and we just realized that he was behind a wall of sound of his crashes and everything else, and literally after 8 months of playing together, had never actually heard the words to that song
Yeah.
until we recorded it.
Wow.
All the time.
8 months?
Pretty
Wow.
close.
Yeah, probably longer than that.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess some people, they focus so much on what they're doing, they just can't really just stay with it.
Like you probably
Rock
still
it in.
knew like the notes of what he was singing.
Yeah, the
Kind of?
vocal notes, but not actual
Did you?
words.
No.
Kind of. Somewhat.
Kind of.
Oh,
He's a drummer. He's in the back.
He just guessed. He didn't really know what was going on.
Hey, you
Oh,
know.
the drummer. Yeah, no. they-
Greg never knows. I could be up there singing whatever, and he just do.
Yeah.
He's leading the band. You guys just follow him.
Pretty much. Okay. Anyway,
I think that happens a lot, though.
what's that?
I think that you're in bands a lot, and the members don't know the lyrics of the songs that you're singing.
Yeah.
I mean, for real, I think it happens more than we realize.
I think, like you said, I think they their ears hear the tones,
Yeah.
and they're like, okay,
Well, right,
yeah,
because we're like, yeah. Sometimes it's,
that's the instrument being played.
I don't know, or maybe they interpret it differently. I don't know.
People only notice when it's wrong.
We should do a survey. Let's just call up random people tonight when we leave and ask them this philosophical question.
Yeah, philosophical. That's
They all
what
have
it
to be
is.
drummers, though, to normalize that
No.
survey.
Let's just go for the average person, Papa. What do you want? So we're gonna go ahead and set y'all up. What would you go ahead and set them up, Kelly?
Yeah, I was
guess-
gonna go when you said that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was thinking I'm gonna go now.
I'm trying to help.
Hey, I was
I'm
going.
trying.
Go ahead.
So, when you when you wrote this next song, okay,
With little buddies.
with your 4 little buddies, and did y'all have onesies on or underoos? You're all like, hey, buddies.
I would say.
No.
Well, they might have.
You did. Okay. At
I would
least
say
one of you.
when Justin was probably recording on his own, guitar tracks, he probably did a fair amount without all of his clothes on.
Just boxers. That's all you need.
I didn't need to hear the extent of it.
Yeah, we didn't.
I was
need to know.
I was going for the vague fog imagery there.
If you all got Power Ranger onesies for Christmas, would you wear them
I absolutely would.
on stage?
Yes,
Pat will wear all of them.
I will wear them all.
What are you guys going to be for Halloween?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. A rude person?
That's me.
Oh, yeah, that's normal.
That's Pat every day.
I don't know. What are you gonna be?
Steel Panther, I hope.
Steel Panther.
Yeah. All 4 members going to get the puppets going, the Jackson 5, just get the hair and satchel, and it's going to be great.
Awesome. So,
She's laughing. She's away from the mic.
so,
She's AFM at the moment. She's got to go.
so the song. Oh,
Daniel, be quiet.
Kelly. This song you're about to play. What's the name of this one?
The name of the next one is called A New Frontier.
A New Frontier, and this had.
If we had to pick a radio song, this would probably be our radio song.
It's
the
your
most-
Nickelback
It's
song?
the most. All of them are Nickelback songs because all of them are my favorite.
Right.
But they're like your ugly children, You gotta love them all. But New Frontier, I don't know. We kind of went with the normal structure of a song. Chorus, verse, chorus, kind of thing. Didn't try to venture out too much when we were finding the sound.
Where'd the lyrics come from? Where'd the story come from? Was there a background or
It's all about
anything?
rebuilding bridges, I guess,
Yeah.
is how I normally say it without
Okay.
without getting too deep in the
Too
weeds.
deep, yeah. Rebuilding bridges. I think everybody can understand that.
It's all about accepting who people may come to be and rebuilding the bridge. Whenever
Okay.
you realize that everybody's human.
They are.
Unless you watch Westworld.
You grow up in the neighborhood
No
I grew
spoilers.
up
I
in.
have not seen that. No spoilers.
I grew up in a gated community.
Really, rainbows?
No,
Oh,
we
gated.
had gates on our windows and gates on our doors. It's really.
We didn't even have locks.
Just lived
Some
in
of
a
us had
trailer
houses.
park.
We just
Yeah.
went to the neighbor's house. Couches. Anyway, Air Machines.
Air Machines, y'all, here on Hippy Spotlight. They're about to perform live.
A New Frontier.
New Frontier. Check it out.
Well, the truth is that I don't even know you. Can you read this regret in my voice? Can you explain yourself? Can't even disagree. Remember this, don't give my own name. Rather true, I thought you should be perfect. I found a life lie amassed, a way out. Guess I mistook neglect from ancient ignorance. But who was I to try and fix this broken home? We're always running away, an unconscious comfort. Use it just to sustain a safe, forsaken place. But just between us, I'd hope you can smile. I hope you wear it proudly when you see this man self-made. I built it from the scraps given to me. I built it up, promised myself everything. This is what it looks like to be self-made. And this is what it feels like to break free. Yes, I know our familiar demon. A crutch we'll share for life, it seems. At times I feel just like I've made it out alive. But when I get dark enough, my demon calls me out by name. It was never about running the past with me. This bridge was burning, but we're crossing it together today. We're always running away, an unconscious comfort. Use it just to sustain a safe, forsaken place. And just between us, I hope you can smile. I hope you wear it proudly when you see this man self-made. I built it from the scraps given to me. I built it up, promised myself everything. But this is what it looks like to be self-made. And this is what it feels like to break.
Wow. Blew the roof off.
Of the basement? we blew the floor off.
Dang, shh. This is radio, man. This is radio. You can be doing anything.
Yeah, there's
In
no
radio.
roof on this house right now.
Right.
But we don't have to worry about that.
Right.
Not yet. Yeah, that'll happen, and then we'll have to worry. But for
Yeah.
now, we're good.
We're good
Burn
for
it now.
That was good, man.
Rock and
Appreciate
roll
it.
is so hot. Catch the house on fire. Even the rain can't put it out. What rain?
Beans on fry in the kitchen.
Don't burn on the grill. Look a whole lot of trying.
Up that hill.
Yeah.
I think the rain, and before any song, just what makes a song better.
We're gonna put that in
just
every
have-
song on the next album. Every song.
That was the next song.
Oh, I'm so glad you guys came down.
Appreciate you having us.
Have you heard of 20th Century Fox?
Um,
The band.
The Doors song?
The
I
band.
was gonna say the movie studio. Yes.
What local
X-Men?
bands do you guys know? Do y'all hang out with? Y'all hang out with other bands? Are y'all in that competitive mode?
No, we don't do that.
We ain't
No.
got basically anybody really.
Anybody that is willing to hang out with us. I mean, we're not
we're
really.
a pretty sad bunch. I mean,
we need friends. If anybody's listening, we need friends.
I think all musicians, we're just sad bunches.
Right.
Of people
They
that
don't
Like,
let
how
you
do y'all
group
hang out?
together.
Like, what do we do? We just
They don't let
And
you do
they-
like
we
a
talk
group
a lot.
profile on eHarmony.
like
we put all our faces on it.
Band harmony. There we go.
There we go.
right. You can have like
New
best
idea.
friends
We're on to something
I'm
here.
telling you.
bands. That's what Tall Squares used to say they were with Dream Eye Color. They were best friend bands. I thought that
Yeah.
was so cool.
No,
It's like,
actually,
I want a best friend band.
I think ours
You're-
was
They should have. We should start that. Like an eHarmony for bands.
you should.
But go ahead.
I'm gonna
what was-
copyright
You don't have to
that.
whisper. It's a great idea.
Okay, well, I didn't want to interrupt Hippy, but I did. So go
No,
ahead.
I like the idea. It sounds like something we should look into.
Right, patting that.
we've actually been
Feel
able
or
to
Addict.
share the stage with a lot of cool people. A shout out to Charming Demons, who
Okay.
they're where are they out of?
They were out of Corbin.
Out of Corbin, Kentucky.
And Blindside Drop. They're from where?
They're from Winchester,
Winchester, Kentucky.
Yep.
Great set people there.
Synapse as well. That's
It's also another
his-
band that
A
just
lot of metal, hard rock bands come from way out in the country.
Yeah.
Well, we kind of grew up out in the country.
How does that?
It's a
How
lot
does
of time
that?
to play guitar.
Yeah.
Because see, I'm from the city, so I assumed, because I'm naive, that people out in the country they play country music
That's
To
not
a
100% true.
Or heavy metal. Yeah.
or heavy
That's
metal.
what-
That's the two directions to go in.
Everybody's got a limit for country music, and if you're in the country, you just hit it a lot faster. So then you have to start listening to really weird stuff like Ghost. I don't know
Uh-oh.
Ghost, yeah, they're great.
if you can feel the rumble.
Ghost.
Ghost.
Talk about ghosts.
Speaking of which, that name, Charming Demons. That's
That's
so cool.
creepy.
I like that name. To go check them out.
Well, I'll tell you what name I like is you remember the Poe Brothers?
I do remember the Poe Brothers.
They went out to California.
No, they did not go to California.
They went to Washington.
They went to Seattle.
Seattle, Washington.
This guy.
That's the same thing as California.
It's kind of
They went to
Same
the
area.
West Coast.
West Coast.
They're out there.
West Side.
They traveled out there. They as a band traveled.
It's called a
And they all got
tour, I think.
jobs.
And they're still
that-
there. Like
they call
didn't
that- they
come
call that
back.
touring.
Like,
Yeah,
it didn't
it's
last
touring.
like a couple months, and then
Right,
they
we
came back,
thought-
they made it work.
Oh yeah.
So the trick is don't go to San Francisco. Go to Seattle.
Well, they say
It didn't work out
pretty
well for Kurt
expensive out
Cobain.
there.
Well, he was already from there. Like that's different. Just don't go there.
He was already broke.
He's already broke.
I mean that. Okay, let's get real. Okay.
We're talking about this is her Elvis. Okay, let me
no.
tell you something.
All right. No, you go ahead. What
This
were you gonna
is
say?
Kelly's
We've been
Elvis.
here. We're not gonna go there. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I don't have any.
I wanna hear
I'll
now.
get too worked up. Go.
I'm worked up to not even know what you're
And I
talking
just
about.
start talking. I don't even know. But what were
That's
you gonna,
good.
You were gonna say something. Oh, you're about to play the Poe Brothers. That's what it was.
Yeah. And then we'll come back and we'll break open the conspiracy of how Kurt died.
No, we're not going there right now.
Aliens.
He was murdered.
No, it was
Could've been
Courtney.
aliens.
It was Courtney, and then she dressed up like him.
Poe Brothers, Fallen to Me on Hippy at Spotlight.
Woke up this morning with a pound in my head. Just one of those nights. I think I wish I was dead. 'Cause what you did to me and all the nasty things that you said. If love was a hangover, it's no wonder why I can't get out of bed. Why don't you fall into me? And maybe let the rest be.
Yeah. That was the old one from the Poe Brothers off their first album before they headed out to Seattle, Washington. And how did I know that? Because I just know things like that. What can I say?
Such
Also,
good memory. So good.
so anyway, I was saying I took Mandy and me went to go get pizza.
Right, you were zombie hunting or something. What were you?
Well, we were watching Z Nation. I don't know if anybody's seen that little. It's kind of comical.
Is it a
zombie show? But it's not really that bad for kids.
I don't think they like it. Oh, look! They tried to be nice, but go ahead.
She's a little kid,
Right.
8-year-old little kid.
Yeah, but did you like it?
Oh, I mean,
It's okay. You're
all
allowed
right.
to. Go ahead.
It's all right. I like anything
He
that
liked it.
kind of
Carry on.
they haven't really done the one I want.
Okay.
But anyway, so
There you all were zombie hunting.
So we take a
pizza
break
was
to get the
involved.
pizza, and
Right.
she's like, she comes out of the house and she just takes her little fingers and puts it in the shape of a gun, and she's like, "Come on, let's go get to the car, get to the stormtrooper, Dad." And we ran over and jumped in there and peeled out. Like I act like we peeled. I do the voice,
You're a superhero.
and we went and got some pizza and hung out. That's what I did. But you got to go a louder life.
Yeah, that was
Yep.
insane.
And got your ear bit off by some chick
no,
who
I
was
did not-
like
I did
really
not have
digging
that.
you.
How he turned it into that.
And you had to fight like her boyfriend was like, what, 6'5", you said?
Oh, yeah,
380?
something like that, yeah.
And you took him,
7
but
foot.
she jumped on your shoulder like a little monkey. Was
Just
just like,
beat the crap out of
Don't
me,
let
yeah.
me go, beat
I
him
was
up.
I was dead for well, I'm still dead right now.
you're still dead.
I'm still dead right
We're
now.
just glad you got you in here before rigor mortis set in.
Right, yeah.
But
One more day and it's
you're eating brains.
He's got rigor mortis in the morning.
So tell us what happened. You went to the Louder in Life festival. Who was playing when you came in? What was the band that was playing? Was it Pink?
Pink. No, it was
there?
a Spice Girls cover band, is what it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna start one myself, but go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. No. It was, mosh pit was getting kind of crazy during
Yeah.
the Spice Girls cover band, and here
Yeah.
comes a crowd surfer. Next thing I know, gone. Ear, the whole ear's gone.
They just crowd surfed your
kick me in
gauge.
Kick me in the
They
back
just carried
of the head.
your gauge
It's
around.
gone. Yeah, it's gone.
Wow.
Who knows?
And
I
then
think
what you
Ginger Spice now has my ear. So I'm pretty sure.
You know their names.
Oh yeah, I was.
I know you
fan.
know their names.
I was a big fan in the '90s. I'm not
Okay.
even gonna lie.
You dress appropriately, right? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So you go in here and did you just get there, or had you been there all day?
I'd say I'd probably been there 2 or 3 hours at that point.
So, but you're still 2 or 3 hours. You're just getting there pretty much at the
Oh, yeah.
festival. So,
That's 3
so what'd
days.
you do for the rest of the time? I mean, you're walking around dripping.
Blood everywhere.
I just
You
let
got
it
this
go.
Girl on your shoulders.
Just let it go. Bleeding all over the park. So I don't know.
Your blood
You don't
is
know?
left
It's
there.
all a blur from there.
It's like,
Oh,
That's our new single, Bleeding All Over the Park.
Bleeding all over the park. 2017. Here it comes.
and who else went to? Anybody else go to? You went to Louder in Life.
Yep, we did.
Y'all were crowd surfing.
Nope.
We did lose a friend crowd surfing though.
Yeah.
You did.
Yes.
We didn't see him until we went to the parking lot at night. I almost had to drive his girlfriend home.
Well, that's cool.
We thought we lost.
I've drove people's girlfriends home before.
Oh.
Yep. I'm a trusting person.
who was your all's favorite band? Oh, that looks
So
like
far over the 3 years,
This
it's
is hard.
definitely between Alter Bridge and Volbeat on the first year.
Alter Bridge.
Volbeat.
Alter Bridge and Trivium were probably two of the best ones I've seen there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Robot was pretty good too.
Oh yeah, Crowbot was really good. They're kind of different from anything.
Beartooth was a great band.
I love
Second
these
year.
names. Yeah,
Yeah.
Beartooth.
You got to start getting. You know,
I gotta get familiar.
creative. But it's hard to say this year. I mean, obviously Slipknot's kind of hard to beat.
Right.
Slipknot was amazing.
Because
Gotta
their
be
singer is like,
Sweaty.
really, really good.
Yeah.
Sweaty faces.
I mean, to follow Disturbed like after that theatrical performance, and it wasn't for everybody, but it was a great performance. You have to go with that.
Didn't like
I would have liked
Disturbed.
to have seen
No, my favorite part of Disturbed is when they quit.
You were disturbed by Disturbed.
I was quite
disturbed by Disturbed.
the whole existence of that band after 2000 just
Yeah.
I didn't get it.
It's just a repeat.
They became a Phil Collins cover band and it was no good.
Oh, the one song, or yeah.
It's like one every album.
It's like when Metallica cut their hair and got the orchestra. It's like, yeah,
Yeah.
please everybody.
You know, actually, Chevy Metal, the Foo Fighters cover band, like the three members from Foo Fighters that do the covers and do like wedding band stuff.
Foo Fighters. See, it comes back up.
yeah.
Yeah, amazing.
It all comes back to Kurt Cobain. You do
Dave
understand
Grohl.
that.
Dave Grohl. Kurt Cobain got caught in the mix.
Right.
Right.
And then Dave Grohl.
There would be no Foo Fighters without Kurt Cobain.
We should really hate Kurt Cobain for that.
They do try hard to be a rock band, don't they? I think you're right, Kelly. I think we should go ahead and they should play another song.
I think I am right.
You are always right though,
you.
because women are smarter than men. I've proved this a million times.
We've got our instruments handy
What a coinky dink.
and half our drums.
Not even half.
Well, you got a whole drummer, so you're lucky on that part.
He's got his soft sticks.
Yeah. What y'all gonna play?
This next one is called Destiny.
Destiny.
Yeah, and it's about your destiny.
That's self-titled.
Yeah.
All right. Era of Empires.
We are Chevy Metal. No, trademark. Well, they're a cover band, so it doesn't matter. Air Machines.
Era Machines here on Hippy Head Spotlight. I'm having too much fun.
Expect me to make it this far. Why do you look for my failure with that face in the mirror? Mistaken in your judgments. I don't pretend to be below or above the solitary world that we created. It's always sad to see what has become of the men I knew, stuck in the shell or forever dead inside. Give me a sign. Fault doesn't always outweigh understandings. Ooh, at times like this. But it's at these times the good men are tried, and I tried. It's so funny how the future never quite got around to giving you anything you could look forward to. Came in with a smile and then you went burning out like a match that missed its flame. I came, I saw, I conquered a bit of peace when I made it my turn. Yes, you've been searching for your safe and sound for so long now. You become familiar to the fumes. Well, I never dreamed it would be me to put this all together. I guess I should have seen it coming. When I opened my own two eyes, it provided sight to a world that just might let me fly. The worst part is our cage was never contained in a physical place. Something kept us stuck, chains, eyes locked in place upon the floor. My heart is beating in a sprint in my lungs, breathing out a murmur. You know it's hard to remember what you never knew. Force doesn't always outweigh understanding. Ooh, at times like this. But it's at these times the good men are tried, and I was tried. It's so funny how the future never quite got around to giving you anything you could look forward to. Came in with a smile and then you went burning out like a match and missed its flame. I came, I saw, I conquered a bit of peace when I made it my turn. Yes, you've been searching for your safe and sound for so long now. You become familiar to the fumes. Such a flawless execution of all your drama. I will leave you to perform act two. Keep me blinded or keep your eyes shut tight. God forbid you ever make yourself see anything. Keep me blinded. Keep me blinded. Keep me blinded. Might as well be screaming at me. Keep me blinded. Keep me blinded. Keep me blinded. Like you're always reminded. Keep me blinded. Keep me blinded. Keep me blinded. Might as well be screaming at me.
Yeah. We was moshing. I was moshing in my seat.
Hippy got his ear kicked out.
That was awesome.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming down tonight. I mean, whoo.
Yeah.
It was energy. A lot of good energy, man. A lot of good energy. I feel it. So where's y'all next gig?
It'll be a Hellfest with Louie, the local guy.
Yeah.
Brewski's.
I'm doing sound for that.
We'll be there on the 28th.
We'll be there on the
And
28th.
then the 29th will be in Newport at Thompson House.
She's already
Right.
heard. She's already heard your sound, so she's gonna be like,
Right, I'm gonna be like, you have to give me that band. I don't know if there's another sound person or not.
Louis will
but-
fight you for it.
Right.
Yeah, he'll fight you.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you like what you heard tonight, we do have, I don't know, we may have some demos left. If you want to get in contact with us, we're on Facebook, YouTube, airmachines.net.
iTunes, and also we have Google Play and Amazon.
Yeah, I was gonna
We're
say
bona
everything.
fide.
Everything is down up there for download. Spotify as well. Thank you, Daniel.
Right. Nice.
so they can start out on Facebook and link up to all this,
All
or
of it.
Should be.
Crawl,
Or is it
crawl
Reverb?
among the net.
Reverb, I don't think
We're on
put
band.
much
It's Bandcamp, isn't
you're
it?
doing Bandcamp.
You're probably on all of them.
Yeah.
Sounds like no.
We're basically on all of them.
ERA of machines. Era.
Not error.
Not error.
Arr.
Error.
And this has been a lot of
Remember
fun.
little buddy
tonight,
come
guys.
down here? Iowa.
It's been a lot of fun tonight, guys. Highly recommend this to anybody or bands that are listening.
Hey,
If you
tell
guys
them,
are-
man.
Tell the other metal bands to
Yeah,
come
we
down.
want more metal bands.
Tell them to brave it.
is
Be like,
lovely.
we did it, and I mean, I don't know.
There's nothing to brave.
You got
They're
your
really-
sticker.
they're
Got
not-
your little
they're
sticker.
not
You
Supposed, yeah.
Got our
I
stickers.
get it.
got a
Though.
sticker.
I mean, I guess.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We need an electronic drum set. That's what it is.
Yeah, that'd be a good investment.
Yeah.
Guitar.
But first, right, guitars. I'm gonna write to one of them famous people telling me they send us the money. What's one of them famous people that gives out money?
Oprah.
Bill Gates.
Oprah, Ellen. I'm gonna write to Bill Gates.
Maury, no, wait a minute. That's
Obama.
that's Maury gives out
Let's
fraternity
not
tests.
I took it too far. That's my fault.
Patrick has got $5. You can get off him.
I do not have $5.
Hippie's looking for the shout out music. There it is. Dang, I could have gone without saying it. I was just trying to. Yeah.
Yeah. Thursday night hip.
Hip, hip. Hooray.
Is. It's shout out time. That's the time it is. Everybody knows what time it is. In the show, we want all our guests to go ahead and shout out to the ones they love. Maybe ones that they don't really love, they're just married to, and because they got kids and they
And
got
if
to
they
stay
don't
with
shout
them.
out, then they'll hear
You
about
better
it
shout
for
out.
the rest of
Yes,
time.
yes. Shout out.
Caitlin, you have to marry me.
I'm gonna go ahead and send a shout out to Holly. You're in the same boat. We're getting married. Sorry.
Aww.
Right. You got a gold.
You can't shout out to Daniel.
I'm gonna give a shout out to Justin LeVay's mom.
I'm just going to say hi, Mom and Dad.
There you go.
My mom and dad.
Kelly.
A shout out to my mom
Hey, Mom.
and my dad.
Hey,
and
Mom.
my other
Hey, Dad.
moms. And shout out to Chicago Revival, my band. And
Never
all the
heard of
stuff
them.
that I'm supposed to say every time I do a shout out. Shout out to Kevin Cox,
Who?
who's awesome. He does the morning show.
Does he?
Shout out
Monday
to
through
Oprah.
Friday.
There's a morning show
Shout
now?
out to Oprah
You need that
Dr.
money?
Phil.
and whoever's going to get us a guitar and electronic drum set. Shout out to Hippy. Thanks for waking me up after September was over.
Yes.
Appreciate that.
That was a long,
I
long,
meant to-
drawn-out text. It wasn't funny by the time we got done with it, but, you know,
Right. Zombies
it
and
was funny to
pizza.
me. I give a big shout-out to my lovely wife, Lisa, all my kids, Mickey, Tommy, Cameron, Mandy, the dogs.
Making sure you got them all.
And all my friends, all my peeps, you know who you are, where you're at. You know I love you. And thank you again so much for coming down. Era Machines. Check them out on Facebook.
Awesome.
Oh, hang on. I just got something on Facebook. Shut up, Sean.
Okay, shut up, Sean. Tune in next Thursday night, Hippy at Spotlight. See you then, 8 p.m. Me and Kelly will be back with another band. Who's it going to be? Well, maybe we'll put it on the band site, the staff page or something. I'm so dumb. Love you,
Hippy
peace.
Head Spotlight gets support from the Doo-Wop Shop, 1587 Bardstown Road. The Doo-Wop Shop rents DJ systems, live music PAs, lighting, and effects. The Doo-Wop Shop can help with your holiday party and has been turning get-togethers into all-nighters since 1971. More information is available at doowop.com. You're listening to WCHQ LP, Louisville, Kentucky, 100.9 FM, Crescent Hill Radio. All local music all the time.
It's 78 degrees.
It's 9:03.
WCHQ Crescent Hill Radio.
Now here's the Beeblehauser Brothers Band.
Without a name, she won't take the blame, make that shame. Passes by, don't know the load she bears, the smile she wears, pretending that she cares. I can tell her that I love her by all the stars above her. She ain't coming, she ain't going, she ain't saying, even if she's knowing. On my head, I can't recall exactly what she said. Asking me to change what's on my mind. What's hers is hers, what's mine is mine. I can tell her that I love her by all the stars above her. She ain't coming, she ain't going, she ain't saying, even if she's knowing. Said she's gone, she's leaving me today. She just can't stay, there ain't no way. And like a fool, I'll just stop and stare. Smile I wear, pretending I don't care. I can tell her that I love her by all the stars above her. She ain't coming, she ain't going, she ain't saying.
when we first met, my heart felt so tender, my mind full of regret. That's when you said to me, no need to feel so blue. You wiped away my worries with words ever so true. Now I feel lifted up, flying so much higher. Never gonna give it up, 'cause you're my one desire. Oh, you're the only thing that matters, 'cause when my whole world shatters, you're true. And you're the one that knows what's better. You put me back together, and now I know that all I need is you. Nobody is perfect, and I am just the same. And I know I hurt you, but you said I'm not to blame. Ever since I met you, my whole life has changed. I know in the future I wouldn't have it